Hello, this is the second entry in my ME recovery diary. To be frank, I never thought I'd get this far doing a second one, so yay, well done me. A few things that I've been thinking about in the last couple of days. I need to find a way, I think, come up with a way of describing my energy levels, because I guess that's the main symptom of ME, of chronic fatigue, is just how much energy I've got to draw on over the course of the day to get through the things that I need to do, and longer term how I manage those energy levels. So on a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is catatonic and 10 is full of beans, let's call it the beansometer. How am I doing today? I'd say I'm probably at about 5 or 6. Over the course of this week, though, I think I've dropped as low as a 3 on a couple of occasions. It hasn't felt particularly pleasant. But right now, this very minute, I'm having my 11s. It's one of the perks of working from home. On a nice day like today, grab a slice of cake, a cup of tea, and it's really quite civilized. But yeah, it's certainly the beginning of the week was pretty tough. It's before I actually did my first diary entry a couple of days ago. I wasn't entirely sure whether I was fit enough to come back into work, but I decided to anyway. And I've got through this week, so that's a bit of an achievement. I'm quite pleased with that. But I'm going to have to be quite careful. I've been planning out a few activities that are happening in May, which are going to involve a lot of travel, a lot of standing up doing workshops, which it's a fun part of my job, but it takes a lot out of me, and I'm already dreading it a little bit, thinking, how actually am I going to cope with this? How am I going to manage the downtime so that I'm doing things effectively? And I don't know yet. We'll have to see how that goes. I've got a few things to be getting on with in the meantime. Like I said last time, I have my visits to the fatigue clinic, and I have my activity schedule here to fill out day on day. And I've got this rather large tome, Fighting Fatigue, which, just reading the title, makes me feel knackered, to be honest. It just sounds exhausting. So hopefully they're going to help me build up a better picture of what my lifestyle's like, what I can do about it, and give me a bit of background knowledge as to what ME actually is, because it's a bit of an unknown quantity at the moment. One of the things that I've picked up from reading the first chapter of that book, Fighting Fatigue, is thinking about the difference between rest and relaxation. I don't really know what the difference is for me, to be honest, in practice. Last week I was on holiday, and actually I spent quite a lot of it asleep, which wasn't much fun for the kids, but we did get out and do some stuff. Went to see Black Panther, which is cool, and spent a couple of hours up at Cragside, which is a big National Trust place up in Northumberland, which is great. But the rest of the time, all I wanted to do really was just lie down and sleep. But didn't feel any better for it. Got to the end of the week and just thought, I can't cope with this. And I think that has something to do with the difference between rest and relaxation. I was getting lots of rest, but I'm not sure how relaxed I was. And that, I think, is going to become quite an important thing for me, particularly in the coming couple of months, which are going to be really, really busy. And I need to be very careful about how I'm actually doing my rest and relaxation. I think it's important that I don't let work be the prime deciding factor of, that's the thing that I do that uses up my energy, and the rest of the time, it's hay fever, by the way, I'm not crying. The rest of my time is what I use for sleeping, because that's going to mean a big narrowing of experience, and I'm not missing out on a lot of important stuff, like time spent with family, time spent doing things that I enjoy. So I'm going to have to work out quite carefully how I get that balance right. But for the time being, it's a nice day, sat outside. This is kind of a nice thing to be able to do with the work that I do. So happy to make the most of it, and we'll see what I come up for doing the next diary entry.